Hey there everybody, welcome back to Ultimate Skyrim. This is Season 1, Episode 27. So last we left off, we had a harrowing fight with a Spriggan who we managed to kill just by the skin of our teeth. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh boy! I'm really sorry for that expletive right there. That scared the hell out of me. What are you doing, Simba? Here, come over here so I can mollywomp you. And then we can talk about everything that happened in the last episode. What are you doing? Whoa! Oh, I missed. That's not good. Ow. Oh, he knocked me over. God damn it. Stand back up. Ouch. Don't give me Whitbane. Alright, fine. That's fine. Fucking asshole, this guy. Wow, we got some experience gain off that. That's not bad. I think it was, what, heavy armor and block? Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, in the last episode, we managed to kill a Spriggan, which was honestly pretty surprising, given our level and our current kind of level of preparation. But we got lucky, and we're going to try and make the best of that fight. Something else weird also happened, in that the Spriggan kind of bugged out a little bit. If you guys know how Spriggans work, they have this special ability that they can do. In fact, while I tell you guys this, I'm going to go ahead and unequip all my stuff so I can cast our healing aura spell and get some organic restoration experience. But anyway, Spriggans have this ability where they can crouch down when they are close to death, and what they will attempt to do is like crouch down and go into this mode where they take a lot less damage and they regenerate health very quickly, so that they can, you know, prevent themselves from dying. It's kind of like a last-ditch effort Hail Mary. And our Spriggan attempted to do that, but for some reason it didn't come out of that state, so we just ended up killing it. I replicated this bug. I was trying to figure out like what was going on, and I confirmed that it is a bug, but weirdly it's already fixed in a sense. I started like a new character with the exact same configuration that we have now, and the bug doesn't exist at all, which makes me think that it's some sort of weirdness that has resulted from the very slight changes I've made to the configuration for Hjolfred's save. If any of you guys are modders yourselves, which I know many of you are, you know... Oh shit. Alright, well, we gotta wait for our magicka to regenerate here. But you know that it's really dangerous to make... Whoa, Jesus. You guys hear that? A bear is going crazy, I think. Oh, it's fighting something. I'm really not super sure. Anyway, you know that it's very, very dangerous to make any sort of changes to your current configuration with an existing save. Even if it's mods that are... Really? Not enough still? 82. Strange. I feel like I should have enough. We had enough to cast this before. Well, sometimes it's weird. We'll give it a second. Oh, there it goes. Strange. But anyway, if you change anything really about like a load order configuration, or even the mods you have equipped, even if it seems like an innocuous change, you never really know what Skyrim's going to do. It's just kind of like a really finicky game. So we might end up just having to deal with that one Spriggan bug for the duration of this playthrough. It's really not a big deal, because I also discovered that if we want to like help it kind of resolve, we can power attack the Spriggans while they're in that mode, and they will kind of snap out of it and get back to operating like normal Spriggans. But it will definitely, any subsequent playthroughs or files, the bug no longer exists. So it's all taken care of. No need to worry. As for right now, we got to figure out exactly how we're going to move through the rest of this cave. I've been thinking about it, and I'm a little bit nervous to keep going forward just because... oh, my night eye wore off. I'm a little bit nervous to keep going forward because I'm willing to bet that that Spriggan was not the most dangerous thing that we are going to encounter here. That being said, the spirit of adventure is alive and well right now, and I really want to keep pressing forward to see what else this place has to offer. So I'll tell you this, I'll cut you a deal. How about we keep going, albeit very carefully, and if we encounter something that we know we can't fight, or we know we don't want to take a chance on, then we won't take a chance on it, and then we'll turn around and go the other way. Let me see, I should be able to get up here. I would also, how about we get like a double light source going here? Is that even helpful? Not hard to tell. I guess we'll see in a moment. Alright, here we go. Whoop! Bah! Maybe this will give us a chance to spot something before it spots us, too. Get some more Tapanella. I'm always in the mood for that. Oh, man, I thought for sure there was going to be some sort of secret here. Doesn't it kind of look like there should be? Hollow tree stump and all. Well, I can get some more mushrooms, at the very least. And we can stay up on this ridge. That's pretty cool. But I don't like moving through this foliage. This dense foliage. Whatever. That sounds like another Spriggan. It is. Oh, 2 other Spriggans. That is very dangerous. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, you know what? First thing we're going to do, although I do appreciate getting this restoration experience, I am going to pop a health potion. Or at least a health potion. Potion of healing. We can mess with the deficient at this point. We might be able to kite, because those are basic Spriggans. I think the one that we fought was a matron. They're even tougher than ordinary Spriggans, but we might be able to handle an ordinary Spriggan if we're quick, and probably only if we can take them on one at a time. Oh, I'm a little bit hungry. Oh, here comes one. I think he just summoned something. So if we can kite him over here, or her, I guess would be more accurate to say, we can get her with the torch, and then quickly switch back over the way we did with the Spriggan matron. I see you. Come on over. I just hate that poison attack that they have, that swarm, because I don't have any, significant poison resistance. I see you. Here she comes. Come on. Bring it. Little baby. Oh, there it is. There's this poison. Ah! Knock it off. And it fucks up my vision something crazy, too. Pop another potion. She's so close. And I could... Oh, both of them are there. Alright, this is a problem. I'm sorry, guys. I think that we just can't risk it. Unless... Oh, it looks like we're drawing one away. Wish I had some sort of ranged attack. A ranged fire attack would be particularly nice. What are you doing over there? Where's your buddy? Yep, they're both right next to each other. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to leave Shadow Green Cavern for another time. But hopefully it will make it all the more satisfying when we eventually have the materials that we'll need to come back here and take on this place. It's really, like I said before, it's really not that we couldn't take this place on. I mean, if we are lucky, it's likely that we could take on those Spriggans, but this is the thing with, permanent death, is if we're unlucky, and really the odds are stacked against us, so chances are if we went in there, we'd probably die. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty invested in this character at this point. I don't want to send her to her death foolishly. I think it would be a absolute waste when we have such high plans for Hjolfred's future. Really interesting, future that I would like to explore. It's also nighttime. What time is it? 9:18. Well, it's lucky that this inn is nearby, so at the very least we can pop over and see what's up. It's very dark and spooky. See, this is why you really shouldn't go adventuring at night. This shit is dark as hell. Look at this. This candlelight, I gotta say, oh, hello.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, have fun with that. You got quite a ways to go, my friend, if you're going to the Shrine of Azura. If you guys have never seen the Shrine of Azura, which I find unlikely if you've played Skyrim at, for any length of time, because it's definitely noticeable. It's like this massive statue over by Windhelm. It's very, very impressive. I think it's one of the cooler things to see in the land of Skyrim. And what's especially impressive about it is with Dindulad, that is the LOD overhaul that was created by Shessen. It is impressive from a distance. You can see it from much farther away. Hello, everybody. What a quaint little inn. I love how every bard in Skyrim knows the same handful of songs. Hey, guys. Who are you? Ringil. And this lady.
Is that magic? Careful, please.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It's just it's a simple candlelight spell.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
All right. Not bad.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Thank you, Disa. This is my favorite song that they play. Take a quick listen.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Beautiful. Thank you, Disa. I will just be retiring for the night. I really do find that song very pretty. I'm partial to string instruments, I think. Oh, there she got her drums out. Oh, hey, look, we have a Shrine of Dibella. Ooh. It's saucy. Dibella is the goddess of kind of like love and, is that Dibella? Like marriage, or is Mara marriage? I can't remember which. Let's go ahead and see what those active effects get us. Let's check it. Experience gain. Naturally persuasive, learn illusion spells faster when carrying an instrument or admiring the colors of a butterfly's wings. Mind control spells cost less to cast. So, I mean, goddess of persuasion, kind of mysteriousness, you know, like that kind of stuff. Speechcraft and persuasion just all kind of lumped into one. This blessing is pretty useless for us, but you can imagine that blessing being very useful for really any illusionist or even like a merchant character that relies on speechcraft, or maybe like a speechcraft kind of like follower-centric character. There's a couple different instances I can imagine that being useful. Let's go ahead and say, let's see, 11 will put us at 847. It will take us a little bit to get back to Solitude. Sure, why not? Go ahead and do our resting. If you guys don't know, some of you have actually asked me about this. This kind of interface that you're seeing right now, this is the immersive sleep and wait menu. That is just a little bit better, I think, than the the standard sleep wait menu, which is a little bit boring by comparison. It's a very simple mod. Definitely worth occupying a slot in your load order, at least in my opinion. Got some mead. I don't want to buy any of that. I think we're good here. I think that'll do it. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice to meet you and make your acquaintance, if only for the night. I think this this tavern, or this inn, is added by inns and taverns, I would guess. Let's see what kind of morning we have awaiting us. Do I still have my lantern light on? I think I do. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and reserve that oil. And I believe this is another bandit encampment. Oh, before I go, let me just go ahead and munch on some apple cabbage stew. Should just get rid of that. I don't need it. Beef stew, maybe. Apple cabbage stew. Delicious. Probably some potato soup. I imagine we'll still be hungry otherwise. That's it for our water. We're going to need to get that refilled when we're back in town, but I think we'll be fine until then. Let's see. Why don't we just kind of take a quick peek here and see what's over there. I'm going to grab this. Nope, that is not the right menu. This is the right menu. Leather telescope. Nope. The telescope is really strange when you try to equip it. It has some quirks. It actually works through a very interesting quirk as well. Like if you look, you can see it's... can't see shit. It's not even worth it. Forget about it. I still need to figure out some sort of solution. This is like... It's not even really a bug. It's working as designed. But we've discussed it before, how the telescope functions as if it were a shield, and because of Requiem's changes to like block, it drains stamina when you use your telescope, which is kind of like a hilarious turn of circumstances. This will be another bug that I'll be happy to get rid of, is this flickering weather. It's super annoying. It's another thing that's fixed in the Season 2 manual release. Oh, that's something I haven't really mentioned yet. My plan as of right now, as many of you guys know, I am working as hard... Ooh, there's a horse. Very pretty. I'm working as hard as I can on getting the installation manual out to you guys. And my plan is to coincide the release of the manual with Season 2, which will be operating on the same configuration as the manual. And I think it's going to be pretty doable. It'll be, so all those little bugs and little quirks like that are all nice and fixed in the Season 2 manual release version. So don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Until then, just bear with me as we work out all the kinks in our first iteration of this series. Oh, this will be cool. This will give us a chance to check out Solitude Docks District. This is one of my favorite little areas. I think it's really, really nice. We won't spend a whole lot of time here. We'll just kind of give it like a quick look-see, because it's really, really immersive, and I really like it quite a bit. So basically, there's one mod, and I believe it's just called Solitude Docks District. Come on, Ingrid, thank you. Basically what it does is it adds this docks, this like, you know, small docks area to Solitude. You can find craftsmen and merchants just kind of chilling out, walking around, doing all different kinds of things. There's little boat houses. You got a fisherman.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh yeah, Brelis? It's just it's a little bit more life added to Solitude and to the area. Perfectly compatible with Dindulad and all the other, you know, texture replacers and anything you might have or want to kind of put in there. And it's really nice because, I mean, for me, I always thought it a little bit strange that Solitude being the seat of Imperial power here in Skyrim and the headquarters of one of the two major Civil War factions, I always thought it strange how dinky the city felt.
Need something?
So this is a nice little offset to that, I think. Oops, someone's fishing pole fell into the water. And there's actually some services you can make use of here. I really like this little area where you have this guy kind of watching over these soldier coffins that are being transported, presumably back home to Cyrodiil, to be buried. But a lot of these craftsmen you can speak with. Some of them will interact with you. They'll trade with you. This shop over here will trade with you as well. It's just like a general trading post that has all different kinds of interesting stuff to check out. And we'll go ahead and see what he's got going. Let's see. What do you have to trade? Use. Let us see. Got some arrows. Nothing really interesting for weapons. Circlet of Conjuration might be... Ooh. Look at this guy. Damage dealt with one-handers by 20%. That sure would be a boon. And, in fact, we have the money. What do you guys think? Should we get it? I say fuck it. I say let's get it. Oh, wait. Ring of Major Restoration. Ooh. Maybe this... Wow. These are both really good. I have a question. Can I wear 2 rings? I think I can. I'm going to buy this one for sure. Because I want it. So there we go. Also, do I have anything to sell? By chance? I have some, like, pelts and stuff. Cave-bear pelt. Sell that. Saber cat pelt. Sell that. These petty soul gems I'll probably... Well, this one I want. This one I don't care. Let's go ahead and sell that. Garnet. So I can gain some money back at the very least. That would be nice. What about potions and scrolls? I don't have any potions to sell. Oh, yeah, I do. I have those lockpick ones. I mean, they're not really worth anything. Don't I have those lockpick potions, or did I already sell them? I don't know. Looks like I sold them. Can't remember. Conjure Familiar, I definitely want to keep all that stuff. And all of these I want to keep. That's okay. I'm going to hold on to those. So we don't really have a whole lot to sell. But let me go ahead and see if we can equip this. Let's see right now. Nope. Only 1 ring at a time. Well, that's a bummer. Ring of Illumination. We're going to sell that back to this boy.
What do you
Let's
need?
see.
Take a look.
Yes, let's. Right here. Nope. There we are. Ring of Illumination. You can go ahead and have this, my friend. It was a... Wow, look how pretty. That is a wonderful looking ring. These high resolution textures and models are thanks to... I think it's not Jewelcraft that I'm using now. It's something else. I think Gemlings Jewelry or something along those lines. Yes, that's basically the Solitude Docks District. I think that's kind of like a general There's a couple of like buildings that we can go into that are... There's like an inn and like a tavern. And I believe this is like an Imperial outpost up here. So it's pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. There's the something inn. This is the inn. I can't quite make out what the name is. But I really enjoy it. Just like I said, it adds a little bit of life to an area that I think was a little bit lacking. Oh, and you can also trade with the East Empire Company warehouse right here, which is pretty cool, I think. Let's go ahead and jet back up to Solitude, and we're going to turn in our bounty quest. We're going to make some money, and we're going to head back towards the Hall of Vigilance, so we can talk to Keeper Carset again and get some restoration. Get some restoration training. Although, here's what I would like to check. I think we're really close to a skill up in restoration. We are very, very close. So, next time we take damage of any kind, I'm definitely going to fire up that our healing aura spell. And I think we're going to be able to gain an organic level from it, because otherwise it would be a real waste of money and training for this level to train when the skill is so close to leveling up organically. In my opinion, of course. This one might take a little bit longer to load. Yeah, there it goes. Because Solitude is a very busy place. We're here in the morning. There's some people coming in. Oop.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
I can. Let's see if we have anything to sell. If so, maybe on Ingrid. I really messed up when I bought the horse whose name was so similar to my own. Oh, this is really interesting. So, Iron Mace of Soul Snares. I told you guys I bought this so that we could soul trap some things and maybe work on enchantments. A couple of you pointed out to me, and this is something I had not even considered. It is completely against the tenets of Arcane, or like against Arcane's teachings to entrap souls. So honestly, we should just get rid of this thing. I didn't even think about it before, but we can definitely kind of roleplay or justify this from a roleplay perspective by saying it's like, you know, Hilfrid, as she learns more about Arcane, she learns there's really two things. There's the blessing of Arcane and the law of Arcane. I can't remember specifically which one's which, but long story short, it's you cannot soul trap. I think the law of Arcane is that you cannot like soul trap like an unwilling soul and like use it against its will, like, or without consent, something like that. Long story short, it's not kosher for Arcane to be trapping souls. However, we might be able to find some sort of roleplay loophole, either just, you know, for gameplay purposes or just, you know, for Hjolfrid's ignorance of Arcane's laws.
I've been looking.
What's up, Star?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the...
Oh yeah?
Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, well, what does that say? But anyway, yeah. So maybe we can use soul gems to enchant stuff, but I think it would be a fun roleplay restriction for us to stop ourselves from trapping the souls ourselves, because that is just... That's not cool, you know? Arcane is not a fan of that. Anyway, where's our note? It would be in here. Jarl Sidgir. Speak to the Jarl. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgir. I have the honor to be the Jarl at the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. Fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. Becoming a Thane of Falkreath hold, I invite you to speak to me. Yada, yada, yada. Huh. And we could get a parcel of land. Alright, guy. Well, hey, maybe next time we're in Falkreath, we'll stop in and talk to him. The Jarl of Falkreath is kind of an asshole, if you guys aren't familiar with him, but he's an interesting character, so we can at least, you know, pay him some respect by saying hello. I think that's reasonable. Anyway, let's go ahead and...
Spare some gold for a veteran?
What's your story, old man?
I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things.
Huh.
Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks.
Hey! Cool. That's like I've never even done that quest before.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
No problem. Gift of charity. So if you guys don't know, if you plan on selling stuff, like if you walk into a town to sell things, you should really grab the gift of charity. It basically makes you better at selling stuff for like better prices. So it's just worth, you know, giving a little gold piece to one of the beggars. And it's a nice thing to do. You can feel good about yourself afterwards. Let's go upstairs here and talk to the smith just so we can get rid of that mace of soul trapping. Definitely a waste of money on my part, but I'm really excited by the idea of that role-playing restriction. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Here's our guy.
Need something?
Nope, here's our guy. You guys look remarkably similar.
There's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
Yep.
But what can I help you with? Take a look.
Just like to sell off some stuff, my friend. Maybe he has something cool. Let's see. Elven short spear. Ooh, a silver scimitar. Rad. Look at this boy. Ooh, wow. Well, we already have... If we were a one-handed character, maybe. Got a hatchet. Oh, he even has a steel nodachi. So these are the Eastern weapons. There's quite a few of them. We've encountered a couple of them, I think, before now. They're a lot rarer to find in the vendor lists, and they're not necessarily better. They're just different. You know, I think that they're a little bit interesting to fight with it's kind of hard to explain the differences without you just kind of getting your hands on them. Let's see what else we got. But all the different weapon types that are implemented in Ultimate Skyrim have kind of like pros and cons. You know, some of them swing faster and have different stagger ratings, but more or less reach or whatever. My idea was that all the different types of weapons should play the same, with a select few exceptions. So like every longsword will behave like a longsword, every katana will behave like a katana, and so on and so forth. That way you can kind of find a weapon type that you like and just kind of get used to it and feel like you're kind of growing your skill with a particular weapon type. I thought that would be kind of like a fun deal to do. Nothing really I'm interested in buying, so let's just go ahead and sell off this iron mace. Cool 78 gold. Not bad. All right.
Anytime you need arms or armor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bayran. And now, oh, look, here we are at the Castle Dower, I believe this place is called. Got all the soldiers training in the yard. Got to keep that sword arm up, you know? There's a war going on. I really like Solitude. If you guys haven't noticed this, I kind of really like most of the places in this game. I just really love Skyrim. I love the whole world. I love being immersed like in it. I think it's a very immersive world. Just the Elder Scrolls in general. And while there are quirks about all these towns, Skyrim definitely has a scale problem, in that all of the towns and cities just feel really dinky for how epic the story is supposed to be. But I've tried to assuage that as much as I can with, city expansions and overhauls and, more populated NPCs and things of that nature. And it helps. But I don't know. I think I really enjoy all the different locations. I really enjoy the vanilla art style. I'm a big fan of Skyrim, as you've probably guessed by this point. Hey, everybody. What are we doing in here? This guy's not wearing a shirt. Is that appropriate?
Trust me when I say you will want to steer clear of me.
All right, take it easy. These guys must be Thalmor.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Huh. Weird.
You are free to leave.
Take it easy. Yeah, I know him.
I am a justice.
Oh, I think they're talking to each other.
I'm sorry for you.
Another quiet day, I hope.
Larthjar.
Are much depleted by the war efforts. Thane Eriker, you have a strong head for business. What do you suggest?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town.
Well, take it easy, Elisif.
Gryffindor's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
All right, well, we got to witness some court. What's up, guy?
Do you have business with the court?
I do.
Excellent. You've done us a great service.
My lord, I am appalled by your demeanor towards Jarl Elisif.
Nice.
Feel
I request that you address her in a more respectful tone and refrain from making any more insulting remarks in the future.
Really? Are you calling me out to a duel, crier?
No, sir. As the court herald, I just felt that it was my duty to remind everyone the importance of observing proper court etiquette and protocol.
If you can't be bothered to uphold your honor and the honor of your liege, I see no reason why anyone else should. Now go away. Oh, and one last thing.
Yes?
Don't ever presume to lecture me again, because I will uphold my honor with the point of my sword. Good day, sir.
That was weird. All right, who are you guys?
Stop bothering
Whoa,
me!
Take it easy.
Have to report about the state of
He's got really badass armor there.
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war, Your Grace. Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we'd need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
That's a short-sighted
Storm
approach.
folks are far from the only
Ha!
threat to the
He's
port.
stuck.
The
Go.
roads are beset by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Haffinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Trouble
Yeah, okay, I'm bored of court here.
Less
Too much boring politics going on in the Blue Palace for Hjulfrid, I think. I like to imagine Hjulfrid as a much more, what's the word? Pragmatic, soul. I don't imagine her having much stock or interest in the kind of boring political goings-on of the day-to-day. Although, you never know how that might change, because all it takes is something like an event in someone's life to kind of shift their allegiances and the things that they care about. So, we'll keep that open. Ooh, what a gorgeous courtyard. Gorgeous courtyard on a slightly gloomy day. But, I really enjoy that kind of atmosphere. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and gather up some of this shit right here. Hopefully no one minds that I'm essentially pillaging the Imperial Palace's gardens. That's okay. No one saw me, or at least if they did, they didn't care. So I think that's gonna about do it for this episode. I think my plan from going here forward, like we said, we're going to go to Keeper Carset. Since I'm here in town, there are a couple errands that I'd like to run, like off camera. Mostly things like crafting some potions and seeing what we can do to just kind of clear up some space in our inventory. But in the next episode, we are going to make our way back east and go talk to Keeper Carset again, and then just kind of continue on our thing. And I think, let's see, where are we at right now? Restoration 20? I think, my friends, once we go and speak with Keeper Carset, that's going to be that we're going to have access to the College of Winterhold. It's going to be pretty amazing. So, in the next episode, I will see you. That was a weird way of phrasing that. It's like Yoda. I will see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thank you so much for watching, honestly and truly.